Welcome to the show, everyone. This is Mike with Door and Lock Tips. We're going to be talking about my favorite subject, which is the Lishi picks. The only picks that we're going to need for the USA. So you don't have to worry about any of the other picks because you're never going to use them. So if you're a locksmith and you need to know about picks for the United States of America, you've come to the right place. It's got a little spring to it. There, we're in. Whoa! We're in. But today, we're going to be talking about the next in the series. If you've been watching my show, we're in. Look at that! We're in, guys. Oh, this is so cool. You're going to love it because I've been talking about Lishi picks for quite some time now, and we're in the next one. This is the KW1L. Yeah, love that pick. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. KW1L. There I'm in. I keep them all in my case so I can have easy access. I highly recommend you buy a case. They're a little pricey, but they're well worth it. There we are, we're in. Could there be a spool pin in number one? U.S. Lishi picks for the United States of America. You just need those type of picks because you're never going to run into any other lock in, like from France over here in the United States. So why buy a pick you don't need? Check out my community post and you will be able to see this hard copy, do a screenshot, and then print it off. And you'll have your own hard copy so that you can run down to maybe UHS Hardware or COK Supply. If you've got an account, you can get these. Sometimes you can even get them on Amazon or eBay. Just a tip. Now, the KW1L. Great pick, all stainless steel. Now these picks are lifetime picks. If you buy one of these picks, you're never going to have to buy another one. Unless you slam it in a door or something, and I've done that. You can check out that video. Now, there is a vulnerability, or let's call it the Achilles heel to these picks. So if you have a KW system, Kwikset, 1 through 5, if you put in one of these little beauties that I have right here in my hand in this bag, you put this in and it will totally defeat the Lishi pick. You won't be able to get through it with the Lishi pick. That's crazy, isn't it? I'll get to show you all about this if you stay till the end of the channel. So let's get into this program. You're gonna love it. Let's get a close-up look of this pick. Okay, we're in. So here's the typical lock on your front door, guys. Check out my community post. You'll be able to take a screenshot of this and then run down to your local locksmith supply or Amazon or even eBay. Please hit the like button. I sure would appreciate it. You're gonna have fun. Here's the Lishi pick, KW1L. And the only difference between the L and the R is that this has the tension arm on the opposite side of the Lishi pick. So I highly suggest that you get all these picks, the KW1L and the KW1R and the KW5. You need all these picks. They're gonna make you happy, and you're going to have fun learning how to work with pins in your most common locks you're going to find. So you'll be able to pick them up from eBay and all those places, and you can just have fun because that's what we want to do. Have a little fun picking some locks. You know, this is a great sport. Highly suggest you do it. It'll make you feel like, I don't know, like you've achieved something. So here's the KWL. Tension bar is on this side. And the KW1, which is the R, is just the opposite side. So one is on the right side, one's on the left side. That's how I guess he did it. And it makes it so if you have a door jamb in the way or some wall in the way, you can pick the lock from the opposite direction. Great idea. Here's the KW1L in action, guys. Great pick. This really will last a lifetime. This is the original, so it has the red sticker on the back. Nice milled sides so it doesn't kind of roll around your pinning mat. I really like it. Look at that. Isn't that well built? And there's some welds back here. They had to use a laser welder to put this cover over the back. This is nicely hingedly attached. Let me get this thing open. Look at that. And the pick is just as nice as the KW1R. Here's the KW1R. See, they're just in opposite directions. So if I'm going to pick this lock and I put the KW1R, or they just call it KW1, but it's the R really. If you put it in there, it's backwards. So now, some situations, let's say I have a wall right by the lock and I can't get my head back there to see this screen. You have to see this readout screen to know how to pick this lock. I mean, you could probably do it upside down and close your eyes, but you really want to see that thing. So now, in this situation, you have the L. Isn't this cool? I just love this tool. They're relatively inexpensive. And now see, I can pick from the other direction. You have to see that screen while you're picking. I mean, it really helps. You want to line it up on this graph they have here. You want to line it up with each, like number 3 there, you want to be able to pick straight down because that's the chamber. That pick is going straight up that chamber. See that? I've got lubricant all over this pick. Doesn't need it, it's stainless steel. Now, talking about lubricant, you want to make yourself some of this lock picking wonder. Now, I have a YouTube video already made on this wonderful stuff, and all it is Triflow and Labs lube, and that's Teflon. And we're going to splooge that in there. I already put a lot in there. I've been picking this lock, right, on other videos. So you want to have a stand. I use rubber stands from Amazon. They're for jack stands, and they really work good for cylinders. You can put cylinders in these stands. This is the tip of the day, guys. Buy these stands. They're rubber. They're only a few bucks. I'll throw a link down in the description. But they are wonderful, and I use them all over my pinning mats here. Today I'm just putting my syringe that you get at Holly Hobby. You just put that in there so you don't get it all over, because if you get it all over everywhere, you're just going to be really one unhappy locksmith enthusiast. So we're going to pick 6 locks today, and we're going to see if, in comparison, this KW1, the R, is harder to use than the KW1L. Let's just see if the locks pick easier. Now this one, it wasn't a hard one to pick, but we'll just see how easy it is with this L, KW1L. Now I put the lubricant in there and I used just a blank key, and I just push that in there and really get it so the pins are going up and down. You were out there in the field and you're trying to pick this lock. If you don't use some kind of lubricant, you're just going to cause so much trouble for yourself. It's unnecessary. So get yourself some lube. I have a video on just how to build it. Triflow and Labs lube. Dry powder Teflon. All right, so let's go ahead and get this pick in here. Goes right in, and it's going to seat right against the face of that lock. That's how it seats in there. And we'll get you so you can see this. Now I'm going to put pressure, just ever so slight pressure upwards, counterclockwise. And I've got it all the way seated in here. We're going to just see how long it takes to pick this bad boy. Let's hope it doesn't take a long time, because, you know, I don't want you to get distracted, maybe have popcorn and sodies with the kids watching my lock picking channel. Oh, and by the way, please subscribe and hit the like button. Now, this is very important, guys. Just so you know, if you add this to your lock on your front door, you probably have a Kwikset. If you just put this in the mix, the Lishi pick will not be able to get through a lock like this at all. I don't care if I'm the best practicer of Lishi lock pick KW1L, it doesn't matter. This pin will not allow me to get through. And I'll show you how that is so in the end of the video. So let's go ahead and get in this thing. I'm going to start out as far as I can in the cylinder. No real need to do that. You could start all the way out at number 1 or number 5. Somebody has said, is there a reason for it? Well, not really. I just start all the way in there. All right, we're seated and we're going to get going. Nothing on 5. Now I got just the slightest tension on this tension bar. It's down there, but maybe it's just kind of set. 3 is as hard as a rock. It's like hitting a wall. Now these Kwikset locks are very tough to pick. I was shocked in comparison to Schlage. They're like super hard. On a scale of 1 to 10, they're twice as hard. Up, there's a pick on number 1. So I got number 1 picked. Nice click. Oh, I got a nice click on 2. Three is still as hard as a rock. 4 may be picked. Let's see if 5's there. It's going down. We're in. Look at that. We're in, guys. Oh, this is so cool. Now, you know, I do want to show you something just so I can just make myself feel better. If you're going to pick locks, let's say you have an apartment complex and you're the manager, and you say to yourself, I don't want to hire a locksmith to come over here and get, you know, my clients and tenants in through the building when they, you know, lock their keys in the building. I want to be able to pick open their door and not have a problem. So you can get these from Amazon. You can get them from eBay. You can even get them from some suppliers out there that I don't even know about. I buy them from Locksmith Supply House, UHS Hardware. So you can get this tool, which is a spinner. So if I'm going to spin this, let's see which way I picked it. So I want to spin it this way. Let's say I want to spin it past, let's say I picked it the opposite way that it's supposed to go. I want to get it to go the opposite way because I've already picked the lock. All you do is you turn this in the opposite direction and push down, and it'll click in. This button will make this thing spin. Watch it spin. See how fast that goes? So now I want to go that direction, so I just turn this like this, and let me get my hands on it and push down. And when you push this button, that pushes this off the pins of the face of this nice HPC spinner. I don't even know the name of it. But there's the tool. And it is a handy tool. You gotta have it. So I'm gonna I'm going to get this up about right there. I'm going to pull this out just to show you how cool this is. I don't want to reset this thing. Make sure I get this out. All right, I'm going to stick this inside the lock, and I'm going to push the button. Let's get it so you can see it. I'm going to push the button on the back, and it's going to spin this keyway the opposite direction. Watch, it'll go so fast it'll go past the shear line without it stopping. Let's hope. I didn't have success the past couple of times, but that's because I had it way over here. So if I get it more close to the shear line, it should work. So let's go ahead and push this button. Watch this real close, guys. Watch real close. Here we go. See that? Went completely the opposite direction. Isn't that cool? Or did it? I can't get this to work. What is going on? You know what? That didn't work. That didn't work. Nope, it didn't work. That is weird. It's this cylinder. It must be better than it looks. It's old and beat up. So the pins went back into the chambers and stopped me from picking it with this the opposite direction, spinning it. That's weird, but you got to get this thing. It'll work almost 99% of the time, but that is the third failure on this cylinder. So we picked this cylinder. Let's pitch this thing out. We got 1 down of 6. I just want to show you how nice it is to be able to pick a cylinder, and this is a key and knob, so this would be on the front of a round handle Kwikset lock. I just popped it out of there. So let's get another one in here. Let's go ahead and get something kind of simple. Now this is a KW5. I wrote KW5 because there's 6 chambers drilled in this, but it's pinned 5. So my KW1L lockpick will work just fine. All right, so let's go ahead and put some splooge in here. Push that splooge in there. Get it all worked in really nice. Pins are going all the way up and down. You need a blank to do this, really. It'll push the pins as far up and down as possible. And take your time. There's no rush. You're going to pick through this real quick. All right, we got that. Now let's put it in here. We'll try not to crush the wall on this. I over-tightened this last time, and it wasn't good. All right, let's see here. Let's see. It feels tight. I'm kind of surprised I did that. Maybe I'm on that nut. There's a nut back there. Let's see. Yeah, okay. All right, let's pick this thing. There's the bitting. Let's see how we do. I'm going to take the KW1L. I'm going to stick it right in here. And you gotta lift this pick up. You don't want to push it in with that like that. It could bend it, but I doubt it. You just won't be able to get it in very easy. So lift up on the back of it and push it up like that. Work your way in until this is all the way seated. That's seated right there. Let me get something to show you what I'm talking about. You want the face of this seated with the face of the lock all the way in. All right, let's pick this. Loose. All right, we're gonna try counterclockwise. How about that? Now, the very slightest attention, guys. I'm all the way in. I'm seated down tight. Let's go ahead and pick it. Got a nice click on 5. And you hear that click? That is because I'm on a picking stand that is hollow, and it just, man, it rings when it clicks. All right, let's go to the 4th chamber. Now you want to be right on underneath the 4 in that line, and you want to push down until you get a click. Okay, I got 5 and 4 are picked. 3 is smashing against a wall again. Got a nice pick on 2. There I'm in. Now I'm going to say something. We're in. Look how easy this was to get in there. But I couldn't hardly get in this lock last time with the R. So if you're out there in the field and you've got an L and you can get on the opposite side of the lock, it's possible. I don't know why, but I don't know. I picked right through that thing. Now let's try to spin this thing. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try to spin the keyway past the shear line. Here we go. HPC, don't let me down. All right, I'm gonna turn it the direction I want it to go. I'm gonna stick it in the cylinder all the way this time. And I'm gonna push this button, guys. Ooh, I almost turned. Did I? No, okay. Let's go ahead and do it. Watch the thing, watch real close here. I did it. It worked. It spun it around past the shear line, and now if you just have a screwdriver or something, you can, it's best to use a blank. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Let me grab the blank. And I can just take this and turn it the other way, see? And I could get in the building. Twink, just like that. If you didn't see that too closely, let's spin it the other direction to get. I love this tool. I want it to go this way, so I turn the head, the big part here that's all knurled so nicely. I turn it that direction, and I'm gonna, well, it's kind of hard. Spring's really strong. Okay, then I push down, kind of, there, got it down, and now I'm gonna stick this all the way in. Now watch, it's gonna go past the shear line the other direction. Kind of fun. Locksmithing is fun. I hope you're enjoying yourself. We all have hard days work, and sometimes it's fun to just sit down and watch something like this. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and spin it the other direction. Here we go. Here I go. Oh, wait a minute. All right, here I go. There, see, it did a good job. Spun it the opposite direction. Isn't that cool? All right, so we got that all picked, and it was pretty easy. So that's 2 down. Guys, I blackened this one. I could not pick this one the last time. I don't know why, I just couldn't get it picked. And you know how frustrating that is for me. It just made me really sick to my stomach. I wanted to throw up, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. All right, watch this. I'm going to really splooge this thing. Take this key. I just could not pick this lock. I tried everything. I spent off camera probably 2 hours trying to pick it. I don't think I have a number 7 pin in there. I have to rip it apart and see it. I don't think so. In fact, we're going to check that real quick. So you put a lot of splooge on there. This is 5 pins, drilled 6. So it is a KW 5-cylinder, but it can be as easy as a KW1, used as a KW1. So I got plenty of splooge in there. Now, here's how we can check. I've got a key gauge. So here's the key gauge. I've written all the space, all the measurements on it. So now, here's the key that was in that bad boy. The deepest cut, it better not be a 7 or I'll just be mad at myself that I was even trying to get through it. No, it's not. It's a 6. Let me show you what I mean with the pin. So here's the Lishi pick. The Lishi pick could go all the way underneath the 7. Then it could actually pick this lock if it had a number 7 pin in it. Look at it, it's almost not going underneath 6. So he built it to fit underneath the 6, but it won't go to the 7. It just won't go. So it's not narrow enough, narrow enough to get that pin, which is this number. This is the secret, guys. The number 7 pin. The length on the pin is 310, so that's 0.310 thousandths long, and it's 115 round. You get a whole bag of these bad boys, and see, it's the number 7 pin from the factory, and they only really in the kit only comes with down to a 6. So if you want to defeat a Lishi pick from getting in your house, have a locksmith or do it yourself and cut the key again for a number 7 cut. Highly recommend that. Okay, tip of the day, do this. All right, let's go ahead and put the unpickable. I'll just say I had trouble picking it. We know we can pick these things, but this is cut in such a way that it made it really tough for me. I couldn't do it. So let's make sure the key is not binding. Nope, slick as can be. Of course, I got to tighten it up a little bit. Okay. Oh, well, let's make sure it's moving. Yeah, it's moving. Okay, there's the key. See, it's kind of staggered cuts. That's probably my whole problem. I got plenty of splooge in there. We know it's not a number 7 pin. That number 7 pin would make it impossible, but it's not a number 7. We'll put our handy dandy spinner from HPC over here, and let's get the L back in, KW1L, and let's give it a try, guys. All right, I got it all the way in there. Oh, I hope I can pick it. All right, here we go. We're all the way down in. We're going to start with 5. Got a small click on 5. Well, 4 stayed down. I'm barely putting any tension. I'm telling you, I'm breathing on it, which could allow the pins to go back up, but I don't think so. All right, here's a number 3. Oh, I heard a pin go back up. Number 3 is as solid as a rock again. Nice click on 2. Ooh, nice click on 1. Let's go back on 3. Let's see. Oh, I hope I can pick this thing. Please pick. Nothing on 3. Ooh. You see that? I don't know. It's bad. Got to click on 5. Let's go back on 4. 4 is all the way down. Let's see if I can get 3 to move. I got to click on 3. This tension bar has not moved though, so the lock is not open. 5 is probably set. 4 is all springy, but now it's jammed down there, so I probably way overset that bad boy. I know there's no spool pins in here. Okay, 2, nothing. Got to click on 1. I'm going to give it a little more tension, guys. I think I'm all messed up now. Click on 5. Nothing on 4. 3. I'm going to start over. We're going to go down. I'm going to do it counterclockwise. Come on, baby, open up. Nothing on 5. I'm going to start out here. Let's go to number 1 first. Nothing on 1. Nothing on 2. Got a click on 3. I couldn't get a click on 3. It was solid, remember? Oh, 4's still springy. You know, I think, okay, there's a 5. Got to click on 5. Oh, hooray for me. Click on 5. Oh, 4's got tension. 4 didn't click. Oh, you hear that. Heard a click back. Pin reset itself. Nothing on 3. That was solid. 2 is totally springy. See that? Look at that. So is 1. Okay, got click on 1, but felt like I overset that bad boy. Come on, click. Okay, got to click on 4. And that would be like a 2. All right, here we go. Let's do 5. Five is probably set. Oh, I forgot 4. Nothing on 4. Nothing on 3. Got a nice click on 2. Nothing on 1. Nothing on 3. Nothing on 4. Why can't I pick this? I'm going to let up on the tension. We're going to give it one more try, guys. Go the other direction. I could not pick this lock, so... All right, got to click on 5. Maybe I'm oversetting this thing. Got to click on 4. Here, then I'll go back. 3. Got to click on 3. Got to click on 2. Got to click on 1. Hey, I've got clicks all the way, so everything is probably set right now. Come on, boy. Look, get in there. Ooh, a little click on 4. Little click on 5. We'll keep working these 4 and 5. All right, down to 3. 3 looks okay. 2 looks okay. 1 looks okay. This is just no fun when I can't get through. Got to click on 2. You know, I think they're just solid, and they feel like I've already picked them, but probably haven't. Got to click on 4 way down there. Got to click on 5. 4 is probably set or overset. 3 set. 2 set. All right, 1. Let's go back and push them. 2. 3. See, they're all overset. All right, got to click on 5. I'm giving up. I can't do it. I've spent too many hours trying. It's junk. Can you believe a KW1 cylinder won't allow me to pick it? Too bad for me. So it's drilled 6, but only 5 pins. I'm going to leave that bad boy alone. That is done for the day. So let's see. Here is one master pinned. So all these keys will go through this. So let's do the 4th lock in this series. So we're going to do a little bit of splooge. So you always want to splooge it up. And then we take the regular key down its throat and lubricate it nicely. Okay, got it lubed. Stick it in the clamp. Let's see if the key works. A little tight. I'm on that. There's a nut back here, guys, and my rubber on the pads are rubbing on that nut. So let's kind of do it this way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's try to pick it again. We have not done the cylinder. This is all master pinned, huge system. Let's see if I can get it going. I'm going to push upwards, counterclockwise. Start all the way in. Got to click on 5. Got to click on 4. Nice click on 3. Not, oh, a little bit on number 2. I think it's probably set. Nothing on 1. There. Oh, I thought I was in. You see that? It moved a long ways. All right, we got to click on 5. I know there's no spool pins in here. Nothing on 5. 4. Nothing on 3. Nothing on 2. Maybe I am in. I am in, guys. Wait a minute. No. No, the lock turned. You know what? Why does everything go wrong? I'm going to have to start over. I'm just going to have to start over because everything moved. Let's get this thing up. I love this pinning vise. See the hollow to it? It's such a nice pinning vise. Let's see if the key works. Nope. Tight as can be. Man, oh man, that rubber is hitting on there. I wonder if that's my problem. All right, that's nice. Okay, let's give it a shot again. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Nice click on 5. You saw that. Nice click on 4. Barely any tension here. Got a little click on 2. Or what was that? 3. 3, I mean. Ooh, I can't get 2 to go. Nor 1. 3 is solid. 4 is solid. 5 is solid. Go back to 1. I'm going to let off just a little bit of tension over here. Okay, got to click on 1. You see that moved a 1/4 inch. Unreal. Nice click on 2. Let me count how many cuts is on that key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we're cool. Nothing on. Nothing on those. 3 is solid. Well, I'd say we're in this thing. Something is hanging. Got nothing on those. So I'm going to have to push past one of these pins. Nothing on 2. Got counter rotation here. Counter rotation. Wow, that's wild. Nothing on 4. Nothing on 5. Let's go back to where we're getting this weird number 1 here. I'm gonna let it go backwards. There we are, we're in. Could there be a spool pin in number 1? Maybe. We're in, guys, we're in. Hooray for us. That is number, what, how many we got through? This is number 4. We got through it nicely. Let's see if I can spin this thing. Turn the direction I want to spin it. Got it locked. Stick it in. Vital you have one of these things. All right, watch it. Here we go. Wait for it. It worked. We're past the other direction now. All right, we picked through that bad boy. The master pins didn't help us out much. So we're done with that. This is a very hard lock. Let me tell you what you got to do to pick this lock with a Lishi. So let's pay close attention. Watch this. See the spring tension on this? There's a lot of spring tension on this lock. So when you pick it, you have to overcome the spring tension that's built into the lock. Let's see that springy? See that? You got to overcome that on your last pick, your last pin that you pick. So watch this. No spring tension now. Nothing. It's like a regular house lock. But when you load it with the hasp pushed in here, watch. I'll show you here. Watch. Pushes that key back, so there's an amount of spring tension in here. I discovered how to pick this lock only after, having many trial and error. Let's splooge it up. Now we're going to take, how many pins is this? This is 6 cuts on this key, but I will tell you this, guys. Just a little spoiler here. I'm not going to open up this lock like I did on my other video, the one right before this one, on the KW1R. See this? I took out the last pin, and it's all spool pins. So they have spool pins. I took out the last pins so I could pick this with my KW1L. Because KW1 only can pick a 5-pin lock. Can't do a 6. Let's go ahead and load this in. We're going to move our little goodies away. Make sure everything works. Got this splooge in here. I like that splooge. All right, it's down in there. I just, for fun, I'll just make sure it's all the way in. I have nothing to lose because it's a very hard lock to pick. All them spool pins. This is a troublesome creature. I'm getting my pinning mats dirty. All right, let's get this thing in here. Remember, you got spring tension on the last pin. So let's go ahead and pick this thing for you guys. Get to have a little fun. Let's say it's a Saturday afternoon there. You want to just chill out and have a little fun. Okay, I'm glad you joined my channel. All right, we're going to go ahead and pick the 5th chamber. Even though there's 6, we're going to start at 5. Got a nice click on 5. Very deceiving. It's got a ton of spool pins in it. Got a nice click on 4. That is just not going nowhere. Number 3. Get it over the top here. Nothing on 2. Nothing on 1. I'm going to add more tension, guys. Nothing on 3. Got a nice click on 4. I think 4 had went back. 5 is maybe there. 4 is teetering on the brink. 3 is binding, but let's let it go back. I heard all my pins go back. So there's number 3. I doubt if that's a 6 cut on that. But you never know. Number 4 is all up. Number 5, I got a little click on 5. Number 3 is all the way down. Number 2 and number 1. Got a click on 5. Got a click on 4. I'm not going to mess with 3. Nothing on 2. 1 is completely springy. Got a click on 2. Oh, did you hear that? I'm going to go the other way. Well, wait a minute. I don't think I can open this lock the other way. I might be doing this wrong in the first place. Yeah, I can't open it. I can't open it that way. Okay. I'm cheating. I got a key. That's okay. We can cheat. We're trying to see if this Lishi pick can get it. All right, so got to go clockwise. Here we go, guys. Now see, there's the tension from the springs that are inside of here. So I'm overcome the tension. I'm not pushing crazy hard, but nothing on 5. Oh, wait a minute. We got to get you to see this. Nothing on 5. Nothing really on 4. Nothing on 3. Got to click on 2. 1 is just mashing against the wall. 2's still there. Come on, baby. Got to click on 2 only. Ooh, got a little click on 4. Let's go to 5. Yeah, I don't think you guys can see that. All right, there we go. Got to click on 5. Little counter rotation. Oh, click on 4. I bet you 5 went back up. Yep, it did. 4 and 5 will be going back and forth. Oh, man. A wall on 3. Nothing on 2. I got to click on 1. I'm going to cheat, guys, just for the sake of cheating. I want to look at this key. All right. The first cut closest to the shoulder, number 1, is a 5. So let's get it to say 5. So you'd have to have the slightest attention so that nothing's happening there. The next one is a 4. I'm looking at the key tag. See that key tag? I'm looking at that and I'm cheating. So I've already written the bidding down. So number 2 is a 4 cut. Got to click on 2 and that is right to where it's supposed to be, on the 4. Now, number 3 is supposed to be a 5. It's not going there. All right, number 4 is supposed to be a 2. Okay, we got it. And number 5 is supposed to be a 6. Okay, we got it. So let's go back to 3. That is supposed to be a 5. Yeah, springy, springy. It would be right up top here. I don't know. Nothing's happening there. Got to click on number 2. That's supposed to be a 4. And got to number 1 here is supposed to be a 5. So see, we're just way overset on that. We're close on that one. Number 3 is supposed to be a 5. They're probably all, here all the spool pins just dropping back. Whew, man. All right, number 5 is supposed to be a 6. Well, we got that one. Number 4 is supposed to be a 2, so that's pretty close. Number 3 is supposed to be a 5. Nothing on that. Number 2 is a 4. Got to click on that. And number 1 is supposed to be a 5. 4. Got a little click. Number 4 is supposed to be a 2. So this one must need to be set. It's set at 3. Nothing on the 4 and 5. I'm sorry, guys. Now, we lost it. I'll do it one more time, then I'm giving up, and I'm going to say it beat me. I'm trying to show you if it's achievable with the Lishi pick and very little effort, not, spending hours trying, but very little effort. So I'm gonna put quite a bit of tension on this to bypass that spring action. Nothing on 5. Got a little click on 4. Nothing on 3. Got a nice click on 2. Nothing on 1. Back to 3. Number 3 is supposed to be down there at 5. And it is. I'm way, way past 5, aren't I? Yep. That's okay. Number 5 is supposed to be a 6. That's right up top. That is supposed to be a 3. Okay. I got that set. Number 3 is supposed to be a 5. Number 2 is supposed to be a 4. Hey, I got some motion. All right, number 1 is supposed to be a 5. Hey, guess what, guys? See that rotation? We're locked with a crooked spool pin. Guarantee you. Let's test them all, see if I can push past the point of badness. That's supposed to be a 6. Looks like it's a 6, doesn't it? It's supposed to be a 3. Looks like I'm right there. This one is supposed to be a 5. Right there. This one is supposed to be a 4. Right there. This one is supposed to be a 5. I should be through. Could I be through and I have not fought the spring tension enough? Oh, guys. Should pop. Number 1 is supposed to be a 5. We're right at 5. See that line? It's right at 5. The second chamber in is supposed to be a 4. We're right at 4. The third chamber is supposed to be a 5. We're right at 5. The fourth chamber is supposed to be a 2, and it is. And the last chamber is supposed to be a 6, guys. And it is. Maybe it's bound at the top. I'm going to let off some tension. I'm in, but I'm not. How subpar. Can't believe it. Right there. Okay. We're done. I can't beat it. Sad. All right, guess what, though? The cool thing is, we'll set this aside. And I'm going to get the mother of all old locks. Let's go get it. All right, we're going to turn it around. I like this pan of ice. Great ice. Turn it around. This is a spacer, by the way, for metal doors, so you don't crush the skins on the doors in case they didn't put the reinforcement in. There we go. Let's see. We'll just crank this up and see if if you can see what I'm doing. I don't think so. We're upside down. So we'll go down like this. Yeah, I think so. Go down like this. I'll have to get up higher. Hopefully you can see this. Got it all in. Now that bad boy's lubed, but we'll go ahead and shove a little more in. Can't hurt. Splooge away. Stick the key in. Okay. Let's see. I think this is the key for it. Make sure it works. Might not be the key. Nope. Well, it's somewhere around here. I don't know where it's at, to be honest with you. Nope. Oh, might be right here. Okay. See what happens? You get too many things going. All right, let's put it in. I don't know where the key's at. I know it's locked. You can't get it on. There's a thumb turn on the other side. It's locked. Let's get this down in there. Got to be all the way in. All right, we're going to try to pick it. Hopefully you can see this. I think you're going to have trouble seeing this. But we'll give it a try anyway. Falling off the table. Here we go. All the way on 5. Got a little click on 5. Nice click on 4. Three is as solid as a rock. Nice click on 2. Nothing on 1. 2 set. Go back to 3. Nothing on 3. 4 is definitely down there and set. Okay, we're in. So here's the typical lock on your front door, guys. It's going to be an easy lock for Lishi to pick through. Look at how fast that went. I am through. I got through that fast. Now, if you put a number 7 pin, this pin right here, it's going to be a 310. You tell your locksmith to throw a number 7 pin in there. I cannot pick it with this Lishi, and this will be the most common lock out there. And you see you can get through it with seconds. These are all commercial locks in the Kwikset world. KW1 keyway, does not matter. This lock is way easier. It's just built real inferior. Let's try it one more time just for fun, because we know we can. All right, number 5, got a little click on 5. And you know 4's going down. Got to click on 4. Get this right over the 3. It keeps wanting to come off of there. 3 is solid as a rock. Got to click on 2. Come on. Nothing on 1. 2 set. 3 is as solid as a rock. 4 has got a little spring to it. There, we're in. Whoa! We're in. So your house lock is the most easiest thing to get in with a Lishi pick. Please, guys, tell your friends, subscribe to my channel, and remember, keep it safe out there. And I'm glad you joined my channel. Thank you, guys. Buy one of these Lishi picks and have fun in your spare time with your little lock picking hobby. This is a Lishi KW1L. Very important. I couldn't get through 2 locks today with it, but that's okay. You'll eventually get through it. I just didn't want to spend the time on camera to show you I could get through it. I wanted to give you an honest appraisal of this pick. And I say, buy it. Buy it. UHS Hardware, Amazon. You can get this for about 65 bucks from Amazon. I just saw it on there. Very common keyway in the United States. Thank you, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. Tell your friends I'll have more door and lock tips coming your way. Thanks again. I'm so glad you tuned in to my channel. Hopefully this has been helpful. Get yourself a case, put all your picks in it. KWs, Schlag, it doesn't matter. SC1s, SC20s, all these picks for the United States. Put them in this case. And hopefully you've enjoyed how great the number 7 pin, who'd ever dream, a number 7 pin, which is not supplied in any of Kwikset cases anymore. You have to buy this bag separately. You can get them from your locksmith supply. It's a beautiful pin. It's kind of big. That's why Lishi can't get through it. It's a big pin. Can you believe it? How sad. Thought Mr. Lishi would be a little smarter than that. But I guess you can't have everything. Kind of wanted that, though. So please subscribe to my channel. Smash that like button. Smash it. And I'll have more goodies like this coming your way. Please subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys. really need your help, hit that like button and subscribe. Just so you can see, guys, you can get this all over. You get a knockoff, by the way, AKK. If you want to, I don't suggest it, but you can get it for $38. That's a genuine knockoff. So here's Locksmith Keyless, nice place. If you have a license, you can buy from these outfits. Original Lishi, that's Noble. There's a whole set. Everything you want. KW1, KW5. What in the world? 239 bucks. That's true. Here's CLK Supply. We like CLK. It's 71 bucks. Now you'll have to ask for the L, but that's the price. 71 bucks. Shipping, handling, all that stuff, right? Ooh, Locksmith Mall. Original Lishi. You know, I didn't say L. Let's see if we can get them to pop L. If I do an L. I wish this wouldn't do this. Okay, we're going to put it in an L, and we'll just see. We'll see if it pops up L's. No. No. But when you go to checkout, just make sure you get the L and the regular KW1, and you'll be happy. KW5, there you go.